What's up, everybody? It's J-Mac, and welcome back to Bigfoot Input. I want to apologize for our brief hiatus. We are having some struggles with YouTube right now. They have issues with my content, so they have demonetized the channel, and well, it's just a struggle. But anyway, we want to keep on moving forward. So now more than ever, your support of the channel means a lot. You can support the channel by providing, I believe they're called super thanks, or you can join us at www.patreon.com/Bigfoot Input. I hate this part, I like to do this because I enjoy it, but it also takes up a lot of my time, and now, like I said, more than ever, your support means the world to us. But we're going to move forward. So today I was, looking through various pictures. I was on Bigfoot World pilfering their site, their pictures, and I thought to myself, I said, man, which of these pictures do I choose? If I wanted to, I could make an entire episode just off of their content. And I thought to myself, hey, that's brilliant. That's exactly what I'm going to do. So if you haven't heard of Bigfoot World, Kathy Westerman's group, Aim to Frame, they're on Facebook, Bigfoot World, Paranormal Researchers of Central Florida. They're also on YouTube, same name. Please go check them out. I promise you, you will see content that you will not see anywhere else. It is a closed group, so you'll need to join. The only thing they ask is that you be respectful. If you come in there to cause trouble, you'll be ousted. No big deal. But it's a peaceful group, and it's really judgment free. And it's a good place to be, especially if you have pictures that you want to submit, but you're afraid of the reactions that you're going to get in some of the larger groups. You won't find that here. Okay. So I'm going to jump right in, and we're going to look at some of this content. If I can credit the person that posted it, I will. If not, just rest assured that all of this content comes from Bigfoot World. You will find it all there. Okay? First picture, this is awesome. You're going to see the cone-shaped head, the fur or hair coloration being that sort of reddish brown. We're going to see a steep cranial ridge, eye sockets, nose, mouth, cheekbones, all in this top area here. Great catch. Great picture. And what I love about this site is that you're going to find these are real pictures of elusive creatures. It's not Independence Day footage. It's not Patty. It's these creatures in their natural environment, fairly undisturbed. And this is what they look like. This one here, a little more blurry here. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, if anything. I do see what I would consider to be a nose and eye sockets and a forehead and a mouth and cheekbones. So, we're obviously seeing a face here. I'm not going to rule out pareidolia on this one, but I don't think it is. Just another interesting picture. And we're going to move along fairly quickly because there's a lot of pictures. This picture, 100% a face. Very obvious. Got a nice broad nose, the lips, the eyes. Just an incredible catch. I like this picture a lot. Here's another one where you can just see the eyes, the forehead, the hairline, the nose, the mouth. Yeah, good picture. Very plausible. This one, I know for a fact, is Kathy Westerman herself caught this picture. I believe from a video, and then it was from a thermal camera, so it's a little different than a regular picture. But you can very obviously make out the face here, peeking between this fork and the tree. So that was a good shot, Kathy. Another one here, Kathy. I have my reservations about this picture. I wonder if it isn't a matter of a dark spot being surrounded by leaves just in a way that kind of shapes, a cryptid creature, but I don't know that because I am seeing eyes, I am seeing an arm on the right, I am seeing what looks to be a gap between the legs. So this could very well be a creature as well. Understand that this group is based out of Central Florida, but not all of the pictures come from Central Florida. So a lot of them do, and some of them don't. This one here, not a whole lot to see, but again, you are going to catch that cranial ridge in the eyes and the nose. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting picture, actually. This picture is odd to me, but you can very clearly make out the hair coming down on the forehead and the eye sockets and a nose and sort of a gaping mouth. I mean, this could be mid-yawn, or I'm not entirely sure, but I think that we can't deny that there is a face here. Yeah, this one's different. But again, you're getting that cone-shaped feature in the back there. I'm not making out a lot of facial features. I'm seeing some bush in the way. Could actually be looking at the back of this creature. Either way, interesting picture. This one here, you obviously have this creature peeking out from this bush. It's peeking out to its right. We can make out some long hair, almost like a part in the hair there on the top of the head. And then, of course, coming down to the forehead, the nose, the eye sockets, and you can kind of make out a little bit of a right cheekbone, but that's about it. It's hiding fairly well. Okay, this is an interesting picture. And this is why you're walking through the woods. I've never seen a Bigfoot. I've never seen a Sasquatch. No, you haven't. Because they're there. But you don't know it. And chances are you're never going to know it. And if you do, I hope it works out in your favor. Like, I hope you find a friendly, elusive skunk ape or Sasquatch, whatever, and not one that's angry and territorial. So now I'm going to show you the zoomed in version of this picture. There you go. There he is. Peeking out. It's a perfect camouflage. He's got himself wedged behind these bushes and has just enough space to look out and see you walking by. And there's his face. I mean, it's just clear as day. You don't need me to point out everything. But if you go back and look at the other picture, you just absolutely would never know that there's a creature hiding. And you can even see the little bit of a tree structure there that he seemed to have created for himself before hiding in there. That's just an amazing catch. Kudos to whoever took this picture and noticed that. This picture is interesting. It looks to me that someone is taking a picture of a screen. And of course that's never, as clear as other pictures. But still, I think we have something here. It almost looks like you've caught this guy in the middle of a nap or something. Like his eyes are closed. You can see his eyelids and the nose and the bridge and the cranial ridge and the cone-shaped head and, everything else that goes along with it. But this is very obviously a creature in a bush. But as I say, I believe the graininess is caused by taking a picture of a screen. So, yeah, okay, interesting picture here. Again, being elusive as they do, all we're really seeing is the dark leathery face coming out from behind these trees, kind of peeking. This is typical Bigfoot behavior. As big as they are, they're elusive. They don't really want to interact. They just observe quietly. And this is a real picture. This is what you're going to see most of the time you catch a real Bigfoot on film. little bit of distortion here, but I think we're still obviously going to make out the cone-shaped head and the large cranial ridge there, and it comes down. You can see his nostrils and the lips and kind of a pronounced chin. He's sitting on the left and he's looking to the right if you're looking at the screen. Interesting picture there. Okay, this is once again exactly what I was just talking about, so I'm not going to repeat myself, but this is the creatures being elusive, okay? This is them hiding. This guy is just tucked in behind some trees, doesn't want to be noticed. He's just watching, and I'm going to show you a zoomed in version of that picture. Boom, there he is. Big face, just observing. Just an incredible catch. Once again, kudos to whomever was behind this photo. Interesting picture here. I'm not 100% sure what's going on, but if you look up about, maybe 6 foot up that tree in the tree line there, you're going to see a very distinct face pop out. And, if you want to call this pareidolia, I guess you could, but from what? Whenever I see pareidolia, I always look for the sources. Is there a leaf in the way? Is there a twig? Is there some grass that's causing the shape of the face that's making my brain think it's a face? But here I don't see anything. All I see is thick bush and boom, just a face that comes out of the tree line. So I gotta go with plausible on that one. I think he's just hiding. And yeah, that's it. So this is one of Kathy Westerman's earlier pictures, and I've stared at this picture for like a year, and I don't think I've ever put it in a video before. I just don't know what the hell we're looking at. I can't figure it out. I can't wrap my mind around what's going on. I've thought of everything from this being like possibly like a deer bone. I've thought of it being some sort of monkey skull, which is not terribly, it's not common, but it's not uncommon either. People don't realize how many monkeys we have in Florida. They're out there. They live near the rivers though. But I just don't know what this is. And I'm not really much of a forest creature guy. I think that there's Sasquatch, there's skunk apes in Central Florida for sure. But outside of that, I don't really get into too much more conspiracy about forest people or forest creatures rather. But this, it looks like something, right? It's just too blatant with the big eye sockets and the nose and the pink lips and the chin. And big ears. It looks like something. What? I have no clue. So I'm just going to leave it out there. You can look at it. I'm going to say I don't know. I don't like saying I don't know, but it's true. With this one, I haven't the foggiest idea what that thing is. I'm open to suggestions, though. Okay. I found this picture on the group. I really like it. It's obviously an in-motion picture. Okay, we can see that. But you can very clearly make out this dark creature, and his face is right there, top center, just eyes, nose, mouth. Typical sort of oval shape that you'll see from Sasquatch. It might even be his hand there in front of his face. I'm not 100% sure on that though. But this is obviously a creature, and I think it's a great catch. And I want to give credit to Mike Piero, again, in that group. that we're, he's in the Bigfoot World group that we're discussing. This was posted by him. And, Mike, nice catch, man. All right, this one here, again, love this picture. This is a big hulking creature. There's like 3 or 4 different shots that go along with this picture. This just happens to be the best one in my opinion, where we can obviously see a face, we can see some teeth, we can see the shape of the head, the shoulders, the arms coming down. And yes, it's distorted, but it's very obviously it's obviously a Sasquatch, right? It is. And I'm almost 100% certain this is by Josh Lewis, who I don't know personally, but he just joined the group recently, and he's really been putting out some really nice pictures. So, again, I encourage you to go to Bigfoot World on Facebook, and just go to join the group, go to their photo section, and just start scrolling the photos, and you're gonna see some stuff that's gonna blow your mind. This that I'm posting today is literally just a taste. It's just the tip of the iceberg on the things that you'll see there. Not all cryptid related either. You're gonna find some paranormal stuff. You're gonna find. I mean, it really is a cool group. So. Lots of great stuff, and I may end up doing a video on some of the other paranormal type stuff. But all right, we're gonna make this the last one, guys. This is the picture, in my opinion, that started it all for Kathy and for the group. Kathy would go out in the woods, and she enjoyed taking pictures of tree structures. She's a nature hiker. She likes to be out there in the woods hiking and looking at this and that. Well, in the woods where she lives, she would find these tree structures, and she would just take a picture of them because she thought they were cool. And next thing you know, she's loading these into her computer and comes across this one in particular and notices this like little black blob in the middle of the tree structure. So she zooms in, cleans the picture up, and here you go. This is one of the most definitive pictures of a Florida skunk ape that I think I've ever seen. Certainly the most definitive picture in the last decade. You can very obviously make out the nose and the eyes and the kind of leathery face and the fur or hair that surrounds the face. And then you can make out the body underneath it, the shoulders and whatnot. And I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that I can make out a ponytail. To the back of the head there, I can see hair, and I can see trees on either side of the hair telling me that that's a ponytail. And I get dogged a lot for saying that, but I don't care. I'll die on this hill that Sasquatch does use ponytails and braids, and they do various things with their hair, and they're intelligent creatures, and they've been observing us for just centuries. And yeah, either we picked up that trait from them or they picked it up from us. So that's just where I'm gonna stand on that one. I don't care what anyone says. But anyway, guys, that is it for me. Again, Bigfoot World, go check them out. Very cool group. Actually, they'll be opening for Dr. Meldrum at the Florida Bigfoot Conference that's coming up next weekend. So we're all very excited about that. Can't wait to see them and see everybody at the conference. We will be there. So if you are going to be there, hit me up. Let me know. And we'll make sure we speak while we're there. But again, your support means the world to us right now. We are in a situation with YouTube. We are trying to work it out, but YouTube is being very obstinate on their stance about my content. And as of right now, I am yeah, I'm sinking a little bit. So, like I said, your support is very helpful. So I appreciate everyone listening, and that's it for me. This is J Mac, out. Keep squatching.